Hey, gorgeous souls! Ready to make real changes in your life? Welcome to English 101 Club to study your life. Today, we'll dive into simple yet powerful ways to improve your day-to-day routine and start living the life you've always wanted. Are you ready? Let's do this! All right, beautiful souls, let's kick things off with the foundation of any real transformation: self-reflection. This is about getting curious about you. It's about diving deep into your own mind and heart. Think of it like this. You wouldn't bake a cake without knowing what ingredients you have, right? Life's the same way. To create the life of your dreams, you gotta know what you're working with. What are your strengths, your passions, your dreams? What makes your heart sing? What lights your fire? What brings you joy and fulfillment? And yes, what are some of those limiting beliefs that might be holding you back? What fears or doubts are you carrying? So grab your favorite journal and a pen that makes your hand happy. Create a space where you can be honest with yourself. Now let's dive into some juicy questions. These questions will help you uncover your true self. Ask yourself, what was my biggest challenge this week? What obstacles did I face? Don't just write it down and move on. Reflect on it deeply. How did it make you feel? What emotions did it stir up? What did you learn from it? What insights did you gain? Remember, every experience, even the tough ones, is an opportunity for growth. Embrace them with an open heart. Because you, my friend, are a powerhouse of resourcefulness. You have everything you need within you. Okay, elegant souls, now that we've tapped into our inner wisdom through self-reflection, let's talk about turning those dreams into reality with some seriously effective goal setting. This is where the magic happens, where your aspirations start to take shape and become tangible. Because dreaming big is amazing, but without a plan, it's like trying to bake that cake without a recipe. You need a clear guide to follow, otherwise you might end up with a mess instead of a masterpiece. So how do we create goals that we actually stick with and achieve? It's not just about writing them down. It's about crafting them in a way that makes them achievable and exciting. It's all about getting smart. This method is a game changer when it comes to goal setting. No, I'm not talking about your IQ. I'm talking about setting goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break it down step by step. Specific means ditching the vague desires and getting crystal clear about what you want. The more detailed, the better. Instead of saying, I want to be healthier, try, I will work out for 30 minutes 4 times a week. See the difference? Next, make it measurable. How will you track your progress? This is crucial for staying on course. Maybe you'll use a fitness tracker or a journal to log your workouts. Keeping a record helps you see how far you've come. And speaking of tracking, let's talk time-bound. Give yourself a deadline. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and purpose. It's amazing how much more motivated we are when we have a finish line in sight. And finally, relevant. Make sure your goals light you up. They should be aligned with your values and what truly matters to you. When your goals resonate with your core beliefs, you're more likely to stay committed and passionate about achieving them. So let's get started on setting those smart goals and turning dreams into reality. Let's talk about time management, baby. Because we all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? It's not about having more time, it's about making the most of the time we have. So how do we go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling in control? One word, productivity. But not the kind that leaves you feeling stressed and burnt out. I'm talking about finding a flow that works for you, one that honors your energy and helps you get things done without sacrificing your well-being. One of my favorite techniques is the Pomodoro Technique. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes and work on one task, and only one task, without distractions. No email, no social media, no checking the news, just pure focused action. Once the timer goes off, reward yourself with a 5-minute break. This technique is a game changer for productivity and focus. Okay, stunning souls, let's talk about something super important: taking care of our emotional well-being. It's something we often overlook in our busy lives, but it's crucial for our overall happiness and health. Because here's the thing, you can have all the success in the world, but if you're not feeling good on the inside, it won't matter. Success without inner peace is like a beautiful house built on a shaky foundation. Think of it like this. Your emotional health is like the foundation of your house. A strong foundation supports everything else, making your life more stable and fulfilling. If it's shaky, everything else will feel unstable. You might find it hard to enjoy your achievements or maintain healthy relationships. But when you prioritize your emotional well-being, you create a strong and steady base for everything else in your life. This allows you to handle challenges with grace and resilience. So, how do we cultivate that inner peace and happiness? It's simpler than you might think. One powerful practice is mindfulness. It's a tool that helps you stay grounded and present. Now, don't let the word scare you off. Mindfulness isn't about perfection, it's about presence. Mindfulness is simply about being present in this moment, without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings as they are. It's about noticing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. This practice can bring a sense of calm and clarity. And the best part? It doesn't require hours of meditation or any fancy equipment. You can start right where you are. Even just 5 minutes each morning can make a world of difference. It's a small investment for a big return. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let this simple practice be your anchor in the stormy seas of life. Let's talk about relationships, baby. Because let's be real, life is infinitely better when we're surrounded by loving, supportive people. But building strong, healthy relationships takes effort and intention. It's about showing up authentically, communicating effectively, and nurturing those connections with love and care. One of the most powerful things you can do to strengthen your relationships is to become a better listener. And I'm not talking about just waiting for your turn to speak. I'm talking about truly listening with your whole heart, with the intention to understand, not just to reply. When you listen with your whole being, you create a space of safety and connection, allowing the other person to feel truly heard and understood. Share your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly, but always with kindness and compassion. All right, splendid souls, let's dive into the big one: purpose. That deep down knowing that you're here for a reason, that you have something unique and special to offer the world. But sometimes that purpose can feel elusive, hidden beneath layers of self-doubt and societal expectations. So how do we uncover that inner compass and start living a life that feels aligned and meaningful? It starts with asking yourself some big, juicy questions. What are you passionate about? What makes your heart sing? What are you naturally good at? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? It's about finding what lights you up and using your unique gifts to make a difference in whatever way feels authentic to you. Wow, we covered so much ground today, from self-reflection to goal setting to building meaningful relationships. Remember, change takes time, but with the right steps, you'll be on your way to a more fulfilled life. Start today and study your life because you deserve it. Until next time, keep shining your beautiful light.